Here we have find the balanced chemical reaction when we mix sulfuric acid and magnesium powder. So start with the left, we have sulfuric acid. It's an acid, so we know hydrogen is my cation. And sulfuric, ic, means 8. So I have to look on my poly sheet and find sulfate, which is SO4 minus 2. Then I crisscross. So H2SO4 is my chemical formula. It's aqueous because acids are always aqueous. And remember, when we write the formula, we only write the number of atoms. So there's 2 atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of sulfur, and 4 atoms of oxygen. We only use the charges for crisscrossing. And who is he mixed with? Magnesium powder. Magnesium's group 2, so it's capital M, lowercase g, and a powder says it's a solid. And it says they're mixed together, so I'm going to show that little reaction arrow. I need to know what type of reaction this is before I go on. I see a couple, 2 or more elements, and a single. So, single replacement. What happens in single replacement? The single kicks out this part of the couple that matches cation, kicks out cation, anion, kicks out anion. So magnesium, group 2, so he is a cation, so he can only kick out cations. So when I look over here, sulfate, SO4, is the anion because he is negative and he is last in the chemical formula. Hydrogen is always the cation for acid, so that's another indication. He's first, he's positive, and it's an acid. So I know that magnesium is going to kick out hydrogen. So how my arrow works is I'm going to show the single cation kicking out the cation. So now, if hydrogen was kicked out, he's now going to be by himself. Okay, Brinkelhoff, bromine, iodine, nitrogen, chlorine, hydrogen, oxygen, and fluorine all want their twin when they're by themselves. We know H2 is a gas because most diatomics are gases. And what am I left with? Magnesium is now mixed with sulfate. Mg plus 2 because he's group 2, SO4 minus 2 because he's on the poly sheet. It's a basic ship because the absolute value of plus 2 is equal to the absolute value of minus 2. So I can just stuff them together. Magnesium sulfate. Okay, for your level, if it asks for state symbols, you could guess aqueous or solid because both of those are options to you. I'm going to tell you that it's probably aqueous. So. All right, and let's balance. 2 hydrogens, 2 hydrogens, 1 sulfate, 1 sulfate, 1 magnesium, 1 magnesium. It came already balanced, so I'm just going to fill in those ones there for the coefficients.